Okay, so hello. Okay, now you can see my screen right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, good. Okay, wait, I opened the chat box. I'm going to put here. Okay, so you guys can say anything in the chat box. Well, all right. Okay, so before I want to start, I want to thank you so much for coming, for waiting for me and all that, and I really appreciate from you. Okay, so I'm going to start now. Um, okay. Um, okay, Bystra. Um, for the people who didn't know what is Bystra, actually, it's from my father-in-law. I really dedicated from my father-in-law because I learned a lot from him, and it's a short form from by silent trader because I
Teacher,
don't know what to put, so it's a Bystra. So yeah,
teacher, do you want to put in
yeah.
a full screen first, teacher?
Sorry.
Full screen, teacher. You put
Oh, really?
yeah, besarkan
Okay.
teacher. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah, better. And I started trade from 2014, and I want to talk about myself a little bit before I'm going to start. So I started trade 2014, but 2014 was really dark for me because I have been scammed by a lot of group before. So yeah, 2014 was really bad year for me. And after that, I met my husband and I'm married. And, usually people married, they are very nervous, they are very excited for the marriage. And, but for me, during my marriage, and I still look at my phone and watching my screen red and I was floating. So that, that's the trade. That's how I treat, that I was like you before and I was like other people also. So, yeah, after that, I met my husband, and there's one day I follow my husband to his country. I follow him, and I I found out that my father-in-law, he has a very fancy house in kind of, I'm not a car person, but I found out that he has a nice car and all that. So I asked my husband, your what's your dad's doing? I mean, like, what's he working? Well, because I'm really curious about it. So he said that, he worked like what you did, like, you're in front of the screen and all that, but he do it relaxed, but not like you. And then I was like really curious. And then one day I found out that he's a trader. So yeah, I learned a lot from him, and I learned, and my father-in-law told me that you have an option, because I learned free from him. I learned free from him, and he said that if you want to spread to people, you choose one, whether setup or direction. So you guys understand me? I mean, like, I'm speaking my English. Do you understand me, guys?
If your
I
background is
treat
not
the same way as you do. No, I treat the same way as he does, um, because he's really professional. He's more better than me. He's really good. I don't know. Until now, I feel like he's really better than me. And yeah, I promised him like many years ago that once he spread his knowledge to me. I will teach to other people. I mean, like I will spread this knowledge to other people. But I was so selfish that time. I was because I thought that, oh my God, this is so simple, really, really simple, set up in direction. But people still didn't know that. And but like on 2019 to 2020, I found out that most traders were really, not into setups and direction. Mostly, I say mostly, but not all. But I have an option. I want to release the setup and not direction. Okay, so I released the setups. I have 12 to 14 setups, but I just keep my direction because I thought that people knew. And my father-in-law gave me an option. If you want to release, just release one. So after I released setups, then I found out the trader didn't know direction. Okay, so right now I'm going to teach you direction. Okay, so is he a day trader? I cannot say he's swing, he day trader that time, but he's not a scalper. But yeah, because he's old, he's not in front of the screen all the time, so he's not a scalper. But he's a day trader. He's also swing. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Oh my God, when I talk about money management, I'm so sorry because most of you are international, right? If you know this, if you know this is a gambling shop. What I'm going to say, or people call it casino, or in your side maybe casino or machine, whatever. But I don't know, is it betting? Yeah, betting.
Lottery,
Betting.
teacher. Lottery.
Lottery, yeah, lottery. Lottery.
Yes.
So it's a lottery shop. I have friend. I have a friend that she's my best friend. She really, this kind of lottery shop. She's really obsessed with lottery shop, and she spent, I think more than 50% of her salary for this betting, but she does with math. She used Sudoku, something like that. She used math, you know. But sometimes sometimes she wins, but sometimes she's not. But mostly she always wins. And there's one day, she really sure that this number or this lottery will, how to say, yeah, it's too much on betting, really, 50%, really, because she's really obsessed. Okay, so she spent 50, more than 50%. And you know what happened? There's a one day she really sure that this number will come out, and she's going because in Malaysia I think there's a three types of lottery shop. There's a Damachai, Toto, and another one is Magnum. What I know lah, what I know. So but she really obsessed in Damachai, and one day she put 50 ringgit in this um number. And what happened? Because she really sure. And she told me, oh my God, Nora, I'm going to have a big win in this number, 6133. That's what she told me. And then, I also wait for the result, I also wait for the result. And then, that night came out, and yeah, the result came out. But unfortunately, it came out in Toto, but not in Damachai. So yeah, so sad for her. I really yeah. And um actually I don't want to tell you about the matcha or toto about the lottery, but actually I want to tell you that money management. Uh, Guys, I'm not good in money management, but if you know that this number, no, sorry, if you know that the price will come up or will fall, why you put a small lot? You understand what I mean? Why you want to, um, I mean, like, please mind your money management, please care about money management and all that. But if you know, if you're sure that this price going to fly or going down, why you put a small lot? Just put big lot with that. I mean, like, you're sure 100% that the price will fall, then just put the big lot then. Okay, but I understand people have a fear of people have fear because they experience the loss that they had. Same like me. I experienced the loss that I had, but the way that my mentor, my father-in-law, trained me, it really went well. So okay, I will let you know how it goes. Okay, so yeah, don't worry. I will show you. Okay. Has this kamikaze attitude on money management. Um, don't worry, I will show you them. Okay, so you guys know Fantastic Five, right? SNRC1, SNRC2, QMR, QMC, and QMM. So please, guys, don't say that you don't know Fantastic Five. We really need this. Okay, you do know, right? Okay, good. So yeah, I'm going to skip this. So the setup that always is QMR and QMC, manipulation entry formula. Do you know MEF? I have made a video about manipulation entry formula. Manipulation entry formula is um in the higher time frame is engulfing candle, and inside the lower time frame got rally base rally or drop base drop inside the engulfing candle. Do you know that? That is the manipulation entry formula. Okay, so yes, Pinar and Shititi. Yes, that's new to you. I see. Okay, so but don't worry, it's not always happen. I will show you how manipulation entry formula looks like, so don't worry. Okay. Okay, so guys, what is this? Uh, What setup is this? I'm asking you. Oh my God, how to close? Wait. Okay, guys, what is the name of this setup? Uh,
UNR.
what is the name of this setup, guys?
UN.
Okay,
QM
so
reversal.
Yung and reversal. Good, good. Okay. So we have high, low, higher high, and lower low. And then the price came back and we assure that the price will fall, right? But look here, guys, look here. If you have $10,000 capital, how much you want to sell? you will risk 20. Wow. 1% of capital. 10 lots. So brave, huh? One lot. 10%, 2%. Okay. Some of you I saw you want to put 20. All right, so let's see how it goes. Ta-da! You're dead, you're dead.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
we have high, low, high, low, low. So you see? So sad. No SL. Imagine you put no SL and you put full margin and then you see you're dead, man. And then, yeah. And it's also a QMC. We have high, low, higher, high, lower, low. We have trend line, and in higher time frame got flat also. This one is bearish engulfing, and then the price have no mercy. They just go and never come back. And you see what happened. All right. And I always say in my IG, I say that, oh, the win rate setup, the highest win rate is QMC in my IG. Remember that? I say that always. Right. So yeah, and some people, they really mad and they say, you buy some motherfucker, you made me lost. And I don't know what to say because that's just only setups, guys. That's only setup. It's not include direction. So of course, you lost. Okay, so yeah, and let me show you another one. Okay, so this is, okay, this time this QM is beautiful. Trust me. Trust me. We have low, high, lower low, higher high, and we have structure. Okay, we have downtrend, and then this price have break the previous resistance, right? And we have also rally based rally. Okay, and then we're going to buy here. Are you going to buy here? I'm asking you guys. Yeah, same level with strong support, and the price already break resistance. 100% risk, Richard. Yeah, buy. Whoa, this time is very beautiful because this left shoulder is in the same line with entry point. Rally base rally. Okay, this is the real QMM, what I'm talking about. So now, let's see what happened. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, people cursing Bystra again and again. And they gave up. Become QMM now. Yeah, you've seen this so many times. Yeah, this is what I didn't show in public Bystra. Why it's failed. This one is failed. That one is failed. I like to post about failed trades actually because by posting failed trades, we can learn the mistakes and all that. Okay. So wait, I need water. Um, yeah, I know that frustration. Okay, so oh sorry, it was in Malay. So so who is the real villain in So who is the real villain in those failed trades? Well, I give you a clue. It's candle. It's not. Yeah, of course, big sharks. Market maker, big sharks. Well, who is the real villain in those failed trades? The candlestick. Yeah, there's a lot of candlestick. Something to do with engulfing? Not really. Smart traders, the trader. So yes, of course, the price. But there's something inside the candle. Okay, now let me show you who is the real villain.
Teacher, I will remove all the chonting first ya.
Alamak. Okay, boleh.
Kalau tak nanti kamu semua kacau. Okay, I remove all the chonting. Okay.
It is double marbozo. Okay, so you guys know what is double marbozo? Double marbozo candle. Yes, it's only candle up and down, not beside to each other. When I learned, it takes for me many days to know what is double marbozo until, like my mentor going to give up to show me just the candle only, because I was so confused, the engulfing and double marbozo. And then at last he said that, oh, it's up and down, not beside to each other. Okay. So there are 4 types of direction. Okay. There are 4 types of direction I'm going to show you here, but you have to know that double marbozo is the strongest. So that's I call the villain. So yeah, I'm going to show you the 4 types of direction, but you have to know double marbozo is the signature direction, and he is the strongest and the dominant candle as a direction, the strongest direction. Okay, so I'm going to move to the next slide. Okay, so guys, this is the type of double marbozo. Okay, sometimes doesn't need to both of them are big, this big. No, sometimes we need this type of double marbozo, this small and big. But as long as they are up and down, okay, they are not next to each other. Okay, and we chose the middle one for not for entry, but because they hiding something, or we call it supply or demand zone in the middle one here. It occurs in the higher time frame. Okay, in this middle one. Okay, here this is in high time frame, and this is in the low time frame. We have, if I close this, wait, wait, can I erase this? Alamak, macam mana ni?
Teacher tak boleh kena erase ya.
Oh, tak boleh?
Teacher nak buat. Teacher nak buat apa?
Saya nak padam candle ni.
Oh, tak boleh.
Okay, tak apa. Oh, draw pun tak boleh draw.
Draw boleh?
Oh, draw boleh. Wait. Oh, macam ni.
Yeah.
Oh, macam ni. Okay, guys, if I delete this, if I erase this, okay. Wait. Okay, I'm going to delete this. Okay, if I delete this, this is considered what? Bullish engulfing, right? Okay, so that's why I say that there are hidden price in this candle. I mean the middle. We take this one. Okay, we take this here. Okay. Don't worry. Some of you asking me, is it occurs in higher time frame? No. H1 and H4 above? No. And it goes until M15. Also can. If you're a scalper, you can use M15. No worries. Okay, sabar. Wait. Okay, so yeah, just show you. Okay, so this is how it looks like.
Teacher kena remove kamu punya drawing dulu. Kalau tak nanti susah nak nampak.
Macam mana nak remove
Yang kat bagi annotation tu kan. Lepas kamu bagi annotation tu, kamu letak clear my drawings.
Clear my drawings. Oh, clear all my drawings. Okay, dah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, first, we have steps actually. First, you find double Marubozu in the higher time frame. So please remember this is in higher time frame, okay? Okay, and then in the smaller time frame, you look or you stand by or you look for rejection, and then a rejection, and then the price. You look for rejection, and then the price will create setup. Okay. Price will create setups. Majority is always like that. Any kind of setup. Sometimes price make QMR, but not sometimes, but mostly price make QMR, price make QMC, sometimes manipulation entry formula, sometimes, but this one is not always happen. Sometimes SNRC, yeah, but mostly QMR, QMC, and MVF, yeah, okay. And then price make confirmation. The better we wait is the confirmation, okay. And then step 3 is our entry. Okay, let me show you how to. Okay, so now let me show you. Okay, this occurs in M30. In M30, we got double Maribosa. And then we go to the lower time frame. In M15, we got high, low, high, high, lower, low. Price came back and continue fall. But you have to remember, this hit is in the same line with double Maribosa in the higher time frame. Do you want me to repeat it? Okay, I'm going to repeat it. First, you look for double Marubozu in the higher time frame. And then in the lower time frame, you look for rejection. Only rejection is not enough, but you have to look for the setups. Any kind of setups, but mostly it appears on QMR, QMC, and yeah, that's it. Okay, and then the better you look for engulfing candle for confirmation, and then step 3 is entry. Okay, this is how it looks like. This double maru in M30. So this is the direction. You have to remember, pink is direction, blue aqua is the entry. Pink direction, blue aqua is our entry. So this, the head of the QM, is in the same line with direction. You got what I mean? Yes, as long as you saw double maru in the high time frame, yeah. So, wait. This is our entry, okay? But my style, this is different style. My style, sometimes when I open chart, I didn't look for double maru actually. I look for the setups. I look setups and then I will mark where this head touching. And then a little, oh, this head is in the same line with the double maru bozo. Okay, full margin. Damn. Bystra secret notes. You want? Oh, you can. You will get it later. SL will be in the pink area as long as it doesn't break and close this. You know this. Yeah, SL is normal. You know, 30 pips from the head of the QM. Okay, wait. I'm reading your question. I like to cut loss more than SL. I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, this is the formula. First, you have to find double Marubozu or sometimes my style. I find for the setups and then I look this head of the QM. Okay, this head of the QM is in the same line with double Marubozu. Does it? And then if it is, yes, I will go. So, of course, I will give you more examples, guys. You pay 4,500. Why give you one example only? Ayoyo. Okay, so another example. Here is another example. See, up and down, not next to each other. This is double Marubozu and this double Marubozu. This is in higher time frame, okay? And then we see rejection and then, okay, this is in high time frame. Okay, this is daily, I don't know. I think this is daily. Okay, and in lower time frame, you see what? High, low, higher, high, lower, low. And look at this, the head of the QM. Head of QMR is touching the double Marubozu in higher time frame. If my style, I will look for the setup first and then I will check, oh, does this head of the QM is in the same line with the double Marubozu? Oh yeah, in the same line. Okay, let's full margin here. Think like that. Okay. Next example. I have more. I have a lot of example. Okay, and yeah, this is in high time frame. We have double Marbozu in the higher time frame. Okay, and then we switch to the lower time frame. What we see here, low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Press key back and continue to fly. So you understand so far? Guys, you understand?
All right. Hi, everyone. If you have a question, whenever teachers say there's any questions, you could unmute yourself and ask. Because the checkbox is running very fast, sometimes teacher could miss the question. So if you have a question, please unmute and just say, just ask. Because if you want to follow up the checkbox right now, there's a lot of things going on in the checkbox right now, we can't catch up. So it will disrupt the teacher's flow of teaching. So if whenever teacher there's any question, please ask, unmute and ask, please.
Hey, Kak Nora.
Hello. Yeah.
I want to ask about what if the double moral is already tested? Can we take another chance out of it?
For me, I like to wait for engulfing candle. Yes, it happened. I will show you later. It's already tested, but there's one tips I'm going to show you. It will be in the third direction. How? If the candle already it's already touched the direction zone. No worry.
All right.
That's the same question in the previous class.
My second question is, so your favorite double moral will be in the daily. Let's say it's the most high probability, perhaps.
No, not my favorite. Anywhere I find the double Maribozu, anywhere.
All right. Thank you.
I will just take it.
Hello, teacher.
30, like before I'm 30 also, it's okay. As long as got setups, got direction, just take it. Hello.
Yeah, I have a suggestion actually. Can you please, finish the lesson first, and when we have any question, we can just put that for the last minute or something, because this is actually distracting the lesson actually. So
okay,
it's a little confusing way to be, whenever you do a setup or a direction, then if few people ask you a question, then it's kind of messed up. So can you please? I mean, I just want a suggestion that you finish the first lesson first, and then the questions can be later on. I think that's more.
Oh yeah, because some traders, they cannot understand before I move to the next one, like double marbles. I have to ask, do you understand what is double marbles? I have to make sure that they understand what is double marbles first before I go to the next one. But it's okay. I already showed the direction, so I think I think it's a good idea also, because it's distracting sometimes. But it's okay. Terry?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Wait, hold on, Arif. Yes, teacher.
Okay, Commissioner.
All right. I thoroughly understand your suggestion just now, Riza. Yes, what teacher have explained just now, some of the traders right? We need to ask questions chapter by chapter, simply because to make sure and to ensure everyone understand it. Because towards the end, when everyone asks the question, it will be a lot of hiccups. Then for example, they will ask, teacher, could you go back to the slide? What this happened or some things. So we have tried many ways, and the best way is that we go step by step. After we're done, we ask a question. After we're done, we ask a question. So that's where people will learn more effective. Are you okay with it, Riza?
Yeah.
Hello? All right,
yeah.
Sure.
Thank you very much for
explaining. All right. Yes, Arif.
Okay. I want to ask, how do I know the double Morobozu is a proper double Morobozu? Sometimes there is when you, in a big time frame, when you zoom it to the smaller time frame, I see double Marubozu, but it's not actually count as double Marubozu. Is there any way this is the, what I'm looking is the proper Marubozu?
Oh, the proper Marubozu. Okay, this is the first direction. Okay, I'm going to show you. No worries.
Hello? Yes.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
teacher. I agree with Terry that we need to ask the questions right by example by example. Like I have a question about the second example that the double malu. I'm not sure if that's a right double malu because there's no same color candles like you just said at the beginning.
Okay. It's the same question that earlier question. Give teacher a time. Teacher is finding it right now. All right.
Okay.
So she's looking at the slides. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, I understand.
We don't see your screen, teacher.
Yeah. Wait. She's looking for it. Patient, guys.
Okay. So now you guys can see. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You can see my screen, right? Okay, good. So, yeah.
Twisted frame. Katalah kau It's okay ba? It's okay.
There are, Allah. There are a lot of types of double maru. There's a lot of double maru. Let me show you. This is in H4. This is double maru bozu. This is double maru bozu. This is also double maru bozu. This is also double maru bozu. This is also double maru bozu. Okay, no. Don't start cursing yet. Okay, this is also double marubozu. A lot of double marubozu. But you have to go back to the formula. Remember what I said? Wait for rejection. You have to wait for rejection, and then you have to wait for the setups. You understand? There are a lot of types of double maru, a lot of double maru, but you know, you have to wait for the big sharks, for the big fish, the big trader. Once the big trader start to turn, then you follow them turn. You understand? You wait for rejection and you wait for setups. For example, I show you here, example. For example, this happened lately. Okay, we have double marubozu. Okay, double marubozu, I'm going to color the pink for direction. Okay, look, we have a lot of double marubozu here, a lot, but the price chose to retrace because, you know, actually our job, I mean, like our duty is wait for reversal, wait for rejection, and then wait for the setups. Then you go to the smaller time frame, you didn't see anything, right? Then you go to the another smaller time frame, also I didn't see anything, a little bit of QM, but yeah. And then you go to the another smaller time frame, what you see here. Price start to make rejection. See, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then going up. And then what you see here, we see QM. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. And this is our entry. This hit of the QM is in the same line with double marubozu in the higher time frame. So it means that this QM is in the zone. There's a lot of there's a lot of double maru, but your duty is to wait for rejection. And then you have to wait for the setups. And then after that, you can entry. You understand what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we need to wait for rejection, not double marubozu. No, double marubozu is just only what the place of wait. Like you see, does this price going to retrace here? No, it's not a place of entry. You know, it's what we call it's a watching zone or waiting zone, something like that. But your duty is wait for rejection, wait for setups. Not only rejection, but you have to wait for setups also. Okay, so I hope I answer your question. How much of a rejection is enough for you to entry? I don't know how much. As long as this rejection makes setup and confirmation, then I'm going to entry.
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
One quick question, just to be technical on the candles. On one of your examples, I think it was the first 30-minute one, it looked like the candles overlapped a little bit. And I don't know if that, I guess it doesn't matter at all. Technically, they were just...
No, it doesn't matter. As long as the price make setups, doesn't, overlap, whatever. But as long as we saw a price make setups. And
okay,
this,
so as long as we
the
get
head
that
of
rejection.
the setup is in the same line of the double marbles, then we take it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, teacher. I have one question.
Hello. Yeah, sure.
For the rejection, because just now we look at the higher time frame, and rejection happen when the candle complete at the same higher time frame, or you go to the lower time frame to...
I like to go to the lower time frame.
For
because
the rejection.
If you wait for the same, okay, for example, the rejection and you see in the daily or weekly, you cannot see well the rejection, but in the lower time frame, such as, don't go rejection in M5 or M1, no. I mean, like if you see rejection in H4, and for example, the double maru is in weekly, then you can look for rejection in H4, or maybe H1, yeah, but H4 is better. Not look for rejection in M1 and M5.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is how it looks like. Okay. And I give you more example. Okay, so yeah, this is also an example. We have double marubozu, see, double marubozu, and then the price keep resist to going down. Price keep going up or down, and then we go to the lower time frame. As you can see here, this is QM, low, high, low, low, higher, high. Price came back and continue fly. And this hit of the QM is in the same line with double marubozu. Okay, price start reject, reject, and make setups. Remember, rejection is not enough. You have to wait for the setups. And this one also, we have DMD1 in monthly. This one is in monthly. And then in H4, price make QMR, low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Okay, so, and price also make QMC low, high, low, low, high, high. We have trend line, we have collab, everything is in here. Okay, but we have to make sure this rejection, the first rejection, the hit of the QM is in the same line with double marubozu. Don't worry, double marubozu is the first direction. We have another 3 direction. If you cannot find double Marubozu, we have another 3. Okay. And also this one, yes, this is manipulation entry formula. We have double Marubozu, but this time we cannot see QM. But here, as what I say, in the higher time frame, in daily, we have bearish engulfing. And in the lower time frame, we have drop, base drop. So this is our entry, okay? You have to be remembered, the hit of the setup is in the same line with double Marubozu, with the direction.
I had one question.
Yes?
How do you draw the, or how are you pulling the wick? Like, do you use the whole wick or are you just using half the wick?
Oh, okay. You mean the whole
Yeah.
double Marubozu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I draw all, but there's some trick that I'm going to show you. No worries.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, this hit of the QM is in the same line with double Marubozu, and then price make setups here, and yeah, we can pull margin. Okay. And here also, oh my God, there's a lot of, you need more example. Don't worry, these Bystra secret notes, I'm going to hand out to you after the lesson, the session. Okay, we have a lot. So yeah, I'm going to continue to the next direction. Are you ready? Or you need more? Since that you understand.
Hello.
I hope that this I answer all your missing puzzle, because you guys why this QM doesn't really react. I think the big trader is have some agenda for us. Some of you saying that. So
Hello,
yeah.
Kanora.
Yes. Hello.
So what I've seen from your example, most of the time, say we have the Marubozu, and then the rejection is almost all the time is an engulfing candle. Correct me on.
Not always, but I can say that 80% they create another engulfing candle as confirmation. But some of them, they just break the structure and all that. And then, yeah, once they break the structure, then we know that, oh, the price is going to fall, something like that.
All right, thank you very much.
One last question before we move.
Hi.
Are you going to send us the PowerPoint slides? Because we can't really see it properly.
Where?
The PowerPoint slide, are you going to send it to us? The one you show.
You mean the...
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Okay. She will be showing it. Not to worry. I will, remember just on the house rule is that I will move all of you into the group support. In the group support, you will have the slides, you will have the recording. Okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to move to the next direction, okay? Oh, wait, this one I'm going to show you later. Okay, so this is the next direction. This one is double Marubozu, but this double Marubozu, the price didn't respect. The price made a very significant drop. Okay, significant drop, and then the price came back and make rejection, and then price make setups, and then price fall. But you have to know that this kind of direction is seldom, is not always occurs in chart. The one that always occurs is the first direction. Okay, so we have double Marubozu, significant drop. You have to remember that. So now I'm going to show you the example, how it looks like. Okay, looks like this. Okay, you see, this is double Marubozu, and then the price drop. make significant drop. Make sure it doesn't make up, down, make sideways. No, price makes significant drop, and then price came back, and then this is daily, okay? And then we go to the lower time frame, price make manipulation entry formula, and then price make another one, QM, high, low, higher, high, lower, low. Price came back and continue fall. Another example, we have double Maribozu here, and then price make rejection. So we go to the lower time frame, we see high, low, higher, high, lower, low. Make sure the height of the setups is in the same line with direction. You see? Sometimes we don't know. You see here also double Maribozu. Can't you see that? This is also double Maribozu. Okay, but you know, like some of us wait here, you know, oh, maybe the price going to retrace here, but unfortunately the price retraced here, and then we found out, oh my god, why the price retraced here, what happened? And then because got double Maribozu type 2, we call it DMD2. Okay, DMD2 is in the same line with the setups, and then price makes setup, and then price continue fall. Okay, and also here we have the MD2, okay, and then price makes significant drop, and then price came back. What happened? You see, price make QM in H1, high, low, higher, high, lower, low. Price came back and continue fall. Okay, so far you understand? Yes, 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 good. Okay, so please make sure if you are the type of my style trading, for me, when I open the chart, I look for the setup first. Some traders, they look for the double Maribozu, for the direction first. But for me, that is tiring. I'm not good with that. I'm more into look for the setup first, and then I will look for this. I will ask myself, does this hit of the setup touching any direction? Okay, so I hope it clears. Okay, I want to show you.
Kanora?
Yes, yes.
Your personal preference when you look for setup first, as you said, what time frame do you look for the setup?
I like to look for the setup from M15, sometimes M5, but mostly on M15. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Okay, if you remember, this is my compounding, during my compounding. Yeah, I was so sure that the price will go down. Wait, I can make it big. I was so sure. Okay, and let me show you. This is in March. It's in year. Yeah. Any direction, I will put, yeah, like this one. How if the double Maribozu candle is so big, like how? Mana tak nampak pula. Okay. For example, that here, the double marbozo is so big. This is in weekly in gold. Okay. For me, okay, I'll go down. Then we see nothing here. And then we go to H4. We see nothing here. Also, we see nothing. And then we go to the H1. We see what? We see QM. And we go another one. We see what? Yeah. I'm going to mark it here. Okay. We see QM. Before I say that, the direction must be in the same line with the head of the setup, but this one is like whole body, whole setups, you know, the direction. But it's okay as long as you find direction, and then don't start to sell. You have to wait for rejection and setups. And here we saw price make a clear setups: high, low, higher high, and lower low. And price came back and continued fall because the price was in a double Maru zone, in a direction zone in weekly. So the price keep playing around before they go to the next setups here. Okay, you guys understand what I mean? Okay, all right, so yeah, I'm going to move to the next one. So this is the DMD. Okay, I'm going to recap. The DMD1, the double Marubozu is in front here. Okay, double Marubozu, and then price make setups in the lower time frame, and the DMD2 is double Maru is behind, and then the price makes significant drop. Remember that. Okay, and then price make setups in the lower time frame. Okay, after the price make rejection. Okay, so admin ada rehat tak? Hello, admin. Admin. Mana admin? Admin lari.
Ya, teacher.
Admin ada rehat tak?
Ada lagi 5 minit bagi rehat. Nak bagi atau nak rehat
Lagi
sekarang?
5 minit eh? Okay.
Alright. Sorry teacher.
Ingat admin lari tadi.
Ya, jap ya teacher, jap ya. Okay.
Okay, so any question? We have another 5 minutes to take a break.
Yeah.
For me, it's easy because, you know, I have used it for many years. Not really many. I mean, like 4 or 5 years. I have used this. You know, the first. Hello. Yeah. Things that I got question here.
All right. What we're going to do is that we're going to take a question for 5 minutes before we go for a short break of 10 minutes. Let teacher settle that a bit. Is it okay? So we're gonna open up a Q&A right now for 5 minutes before we go for a short break for 10 minutes. So any question, please shoot up. You could unmute and ask now if there's any question, please.
Hi,
Hi, Terry.
Yeah.
If it's okay, can we scroll to the first example of the DMD1?
Sure can. First example of the DMD1. Okay.
Sorry, I think the second one. Sorry, second one. Second slide.
Second.
Yes, I have the same question.
Yeah, can I ask, right? Why is this DMD1 when there's a green candle and red candle? This is not engulfing, is it? on the DMD. So
It's
there's a
kind of engulfing, but my mentor said it should be up and down. This one also engulfing, but they are next to each other. He said that as long as one up and one down, it's considered apa tu? Double Marubozu.
so it's a two candle that is not side by side. Okay, got it, understand.
Not side by side, they are up and down, up and down.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
So yeah, my question is actually the double Marubozu. Is it necessary? I mean, is the wig necessary? It always has a wig. The double Marubozu has a wig, so is that always necessary?
Okay. For example, we have a big, that one I have to show you in the third direction. That's the answer. Because the question is in the third direction. I will answer you in the third direction.
Kak Nora?
Yes, saya.
If you take the trade, and then where do you take your profit? So it depends on your preference, or there's a, for example, you take profit on the next Maru.
Yes, that this one also, I will show you the, actually your question is will be answered in the third direction. I'm going to show you later. Everything is in the third direction. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What if engulfing comes in after the zone, a little bit above the zone?
Little bit above the zone. It's okay as long as there's setup, confirmation, rejection, setup, confirmation. Because we cannot be the first guy, we cannot be the first person who are selling this because we don't know does this price going to react or not. What our duty is wait for rejection and setups, and then we go with it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Last question before you go for a break, yeah? Last question. All right, I think I will read some checkbox question first. So teacher, there's a checkbox in the question says that double Maru don't have to be both red or both green candle. I think teacher, I can answer this. Double Maru, you have to be both green and both red candle. That is called double Maru. It's a Marubozu.
Then in this example, the double Maru is in a little bit lower time frame because in this higher time frame there is a green and the red.
This is a DMD2. Is this DMD2 or DMD1 teacher you're doing right now?
DMD1.
DMD1 double. Okay. What's your question?
This one. Yeah, DMD1.
Yeah. So our question about this one is that it's not same color candles together. It's one up and one down.
Yes,
right?
yes. It's not about color because maybe your broker got the same color because the color doesn't matter as long as one up and one down. Yeah.
No, but in the beginning you said that double Malu needs to be two up candle and two down candle.
Yeah, one up and down. It's called double. Double means two. One up and one down. You see where it is?
I think one up, one down means one on the other side
one
and
down. One up and
Oh,
down.
you're not talking about the direction of the candles. You're not talking
Double
about the
Maru
colors of
is
the
higher. No, I'm not talking about the colors. Colors doesn't matter. As long as one up and one down is enough. Okay?
Okay, I get it now.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for all the questions. We're going to take for a 10 minutes break. Right now it's 11:31. Let me check my time. Let me check. It's 11:31 a.m. in Malaysia time. Whatever time zone you are in right now, please come back at 11:41 a.m. 11:41 a.m. Malaysian time. Okay, Malaysian time. So 10 minutes, I see you in 10 minutes time, yeah? have a break, come back in 10 minutes. We're gonna resume sharp, yeah? We're gonna resume sharp. I'm not gonna wait already. I will ask teacher just start at 11:41 a.m. Thank you. Have a break of 10 minutes. Teacher rehat dulu ya. Nanti teacher baru masuk ya.
Okay, saya stop share.
Ya, betul. See you in 10 minutes time.
Hello, Kak Nora.
Hello.
Hi, sorry to disturb you. Just one quick question. So
Mhm.
basically, you will look at from a smaller time frame from 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and then you look at the higher time frame, is it, for confirmation?
Yeah, for the direction, yeah.
Okay. Okay then, thank you.
Welcome.
Teacher, you may resume the class now, teacher.
Okay. Kenapa senyap je?
Sebab
Alright, so
Tadi saya bagi tanda, so admin hilang ya, teacher.
okay, so I'm going to start now. Oh, I was unmute before, right?
I don't know, teacher.
I was singing just now. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Where's the share screen? I'm getting better with Zoom right now.
Yes, you are, teacher.
Okay, so guys, can't you see my my screen now? Okay, so yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. All right, so the next one, the next direction I'm going to show you is setup inside setup direction. We don't need the double Mariposa candle anymore, okay? This one is setup inside setup direction. This is the third direction, okay? How it looks like. Any kind of setup. For example, we have daily QM. Okay, we have QMR in daily. And then, you know, sometimes, you know, I also feel afraid to entry in the daily QM, you know. You know what I do? I go to the lower time frame and look for another rejection and another setups. Okay, but you have to make sure that this QM, the small QM in the smaller time frame, the heat of the QM is in the same line of the QM left shoulder. You know, we're supposed to entry in the same line with the left shoulder, and then make sure in the lower time frame, this heat of the QM touch the zone. Okay, sometimes it occurs in the same time frame, and sometimes it occurs in the same time frame, but usually it occurs in different time frame, direction in the higher time frame and setups in the lower time frame. Okay, I give you an example here. This occurs in the same time frame. Okay, this is QM. Actually, the heat of this QM got double Mariposa, I think. I forgot, but got direction. It got direction, the head of the QM, and then price make QM. All right, make QM. So I entry here, and then what happened? Price make another QM, and I found out that this head of the QM is in the same line with left shoulder. So I entry another one. Okay, so we have two directions. First, we have the first direction, the head of the QM, this big QM, and then this is setup inside setup direction. This head is in the same line with this QM. Okay, press came back and continue fall. All right, another example we have here. Yes, this one is during my compounding. Okay, what you see here, we see QMM in the lower, in the H1. Okay, I think better I go to the chart here. Okay, it's in here. So better I color it pink. The direction is pink. Okay, what I see here is QMM. All right. High, low, high, low, low. And then price make rally, base rally, and then price came back. And before that, you know the formula of QMM, the higher time frame must be bullish engulfing if QMM buy. Okay, the higher time frame must be bullish engulfing. If you want to entry directly, it's up to you, you can, but here I found more confidence because, okay, because I saw something here. Let me show you. Let's go to the lower time frame. Do you see something here in the lower time frame? No, I also see nothing here. And let's go in M5. Yes, I found QM here. And also I found, actually, this is QMC. Okay, price make rejection, rejection, rejection. And then price make QMC, we have club. In the M15, M30 also we have club. Okay, and then price continue, fly. The same like this. Price continue, fly. We have QMC here. Okay, you understand? Okay, make sure it's in the same line of the direction. Setup inside setup. Okay, and here also we have, this is QM in H4. You want to full margin here, you might have heart attack. Okay, you might have heart attack. So this one is H4 gold. Okay, and then you go to the lower time frame. What you see here, we saw another mini QM. I call it mini QM in the lower time frame in M5. Low, high, low, low, high, high. Price came back, and then we can full margin. We can put bigger lot here. Okay, because we found another setup. So it means that the price sure really want to fly. Okay, and here also, this one is gold also, H4QMR. Okay, high, low, higher, high, lower, low. So if guy afraid, you go to the lower time frame and you saw M30 QM. Okay, make sure that this QM is in the same line, The hit is in the same line with this left shoulder. Okay, the SOP is same, but the direction is different. Okay, so you guys understand so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Change to low time frame to find setup for sharper entry. Yeah, I don't call it sharper entry, but for big lot entry, full margin entry. Yeah. This is called a get rich fast entry. Okay. So next, I hope you understand. Okay. And also, I'm going to answer some of the questions you asked me before. Okay, I'm going to take the first one first. Someone asked me that how the price have changed many, many times. It means that the price, okay, wait, like here, we have QMM, and then you can see the price has test many times. And also, I want to show you how big trader manipulate you guys if you know direction. Okay, as you can see here, this is also a QM. Okay, this is also a QM. Okay, this is also QM. We have high, low, higher, high, low, low, high, low, low, higher, high. Okay, but the price exceed this entry for almost 30 pips. Guys, you get heart attack like this. And then you start cursing me, oh, by strategic, you have to buy because we got direction and we got rejection. We have set up QM here, but why price do this to me? Okay, so now my answer is, now look for the confirmation, or we call it engulfing candle. Do you find any engulfing candle in N15? No. N30? No. There's no engulfing candle. But here, price playing around with you and make another one, setups, but this time with confirmation. They give you engulfing candle. They also give you confluence, or we call it QMC. Okay, and then the price continue fly. So you guys understand, engulfing candle actually it's important also. Okay, or if the price doesn't make engulfing candle, you have to make sure that the price break the structure. Okay, but mostly I prefer the engulfing candle. Okay, so far you understand? Good, good, good. Okay, and another question I'm going to show you. Okay, someone also asked me, I forgot the name, but I said someone asked me that how if the candle, if the apa tuh, if the double Marubozu is too big. For example, I show you here how if the double Marubozu is too big. Okay, no worries. I will show you here. Okay. This was in my entry, wait, here. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I lied to you a bit. I say that this got, because got CK2, blah, blah, blah. Actually, it's only set up confirmation. It's not include direction because I didn't teach you direction. Okay, let me show you. Okay, here. So because I found double Marubozu here, okay, so this is double Marubozu, and you can see here, as you can see here, this double Marubozu is so big. Let me see. From here to here is 350 pips. Okay, and what should I do? Okay, so let's go to the lower time frame. Okay, let's go to the lower time frame. What do you see here? Okay, now I show you. This is called um, double direction. We have double Maribozu, and at the same time, we have SNRC2. Strong support, rally-based drop, and then the price came back and make rejection. Okay, and then we go to the H4. What we see here, we see QM. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. Okay, so that's why I smallen the zone, because at the same time I saw I saw double Maribozu in weekly, and I also saw SNRC2 in daily. So this is the strongest direction. Okay, so am I answering your question? Is it clear for you? I give you another one example.
Hi, teacher.
Wait.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Yeah.
I have a question about this one. There is no bearish engulfing confirmation for this QM reversal setup. So when there is a very clear direction, we just ignore the bearish engulfing confirmation.
Okay, let me show you. If we don't have bearish engulfing, for example, you didn't see, because you know, like engulfing is very powerful, right? So
yes.
There's no clear engulfing candle. Like I say, if you didn't find any engulfing candle, you can find any confluence. For example, you can find here.
Okay, I see.
At the same time, we see QMC. High, low, high, high, low, low. We have confluence. Yeah. And then price fall. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I hope I am answering your question. And also, I'm going to show you another one where it is. This is called double direction. Okay. Wait. Give me time to find. Okay. It is here. This is the QMM just now. I show you. We have direction. We have direction. And at the same time, in H4, we have double Maribozu. So we have two directions here. So that's why the price resists. And at the same time, we have, we have double Maribozu in H4. We have QMM in H1. And also we have bullish engulfing in daily. So yeah, it is a very strong direction. And then price make QNC in the lower time frame. I have also another one. I have many actually. Okay, this has lately happened in the gold. Okay, so like to draw like this. Yeah, the price reject here and make QM. We have bearish engulfing, and also we have QM. Bearish engulfing. We have double Maribozu in the daily. Is it daily? Okay, we have double Maribozu. Okay, now let's see the direction. We have double Maribozu in daily, right? Price didn't reject here, price reject here and make setups. And then we go to the lower time frame. At the same time, price make SNRC setups. Strong support, and then price make drop, base drop. So this is called double direction. We have setup inside setup. We have double Maribozu in the daily time frame, and then price make rejection, and also price make setup in H4. Okay, so this is called double direction. We have two direction. Okay, and another one, also someone asked me about, like my brain suddenly. Okay, someone asked me about how if we want to take profit and all that. Yeah, where do you take profit? Okay. I like to take profit in two things, you know, like first for the previous low, and second for the another roadblock. For example, okay, for example, I'm selling here. So here is my, wait, I make it big. Ish. Okay, I make it big. Okay, we have, okay, I'm selling here and then here's my take profit, the previous low. But you go back to daily, what you see here, this is I call roadblock. We have another direction. So the seller is fighting with the buyer. Okay, we have double Maribozo, and then suddenly we found rejection here. Start making rejection, and then okay, and then price make rejection, just same like this. Wait. Okay, just same like this. Then go to the smaller time frame. What we see here, price make QM. Wait, price make QM. Okay, this hit of the QM is touching the daily double Maribozo in here. Okay, and also we find bullish engulfing here. We have confirmation of the setups, and then we have double Maribozo. Okay, so if you are selling here, you can take profit, maybe at least the lower low of the setups, and also you can take profit on the next roadblock. I call this one roadblock because I thought that I'm going to get rich until here. Okay, until here. I thought I'm going to take profit until here, but then I found roadblock. I say like, oh my God. And then suddenly this double Maribozo make another QM in the lower time frame in H4, low, high, lower low, higher high. Okay, just same like this, but unfortunately I didn't buy. Okay, so any question, guys, before I move into the next, or I call it the last direction? That's the direction. Okay, for example, if you cannot find setups in M15 or M30, you can go to M5 to M1. I have students who look for setups in M1, M5. Yeah, got. As long as we have direction, we have rejection, we have setup confirmation, then we go with it. Okay.
Kanora?
Yeah.
What if we stick to, let's say we don't have time to look at the very low time frame, such as the M15, I mean the setup for M15, M5. So if I stick with looking at daily as the direction, the Marubozu at the daily, and then I mark the daily Marubozu, and then when price reach there, then I start to look for rejection in H4, H1. Can it be done like that?
Yes, that's how traders do. But for me, if you can do like that, yes, go on. But for me, this is
Teacher,
very
teacher, hold on. Zami, I think your background echo is very strong. If you don't mind, could you lower down your speaker so that the teacher could explain to you while you are asking the question?
All right, all right.
Yeah, because your echo is too strong. You could probably lower down the speaker while we're asking. Okay. Otherwise, I have to mute you. Then after that, when you want to ask again, you have to unmute.
Okay.
All right.
okay. All right. So, um, okay, let me show you. Most of my students who do the same like this, you know, for example, they uh they start to um mark the double Marubozu and then you wait for rejection. Trust me, guys, this is so tiring. You know, you wait for direction, you wait for rejection, and you wait for rejection. You keep. For me, if you think that this is more comfortable for you, just go on with it. But for me, I don't prefer this really. You know, we want to make money in peace, and you know, by doing this is really not in peace. Just for me, I like to go look for the setup. Let me tell you, um, most setup, if you trade GBP or gold, mostly they appear more setups during London Open, mostly based on my experience, you know. So um, for me, I like to look for the setup. For example, um, I show you, okay? I think better I delete it. Okay, for example, here. Okay, I saw QM here. Okay, QM. And then, for example, the price goes until here. We don't know the price going down or not. So I like to do like this. Oh, we saw QM. Okay, so I'm going to mark the head of the QM. Does this head of the QM is touching any direction, such as double Marubozu or setup inside setup? So now let me see. We go to the higher time frame. Yeah, found it. Okay, so we have, for me, this type of searching is not tired, because you know, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, you turn into beast, you turn into revenge. You know, like, it's not, I mean, like, I'm talking about psychology, your emotions. You know, when you're tired, your brain tired, you know, like, for example, you mark here, you mark there, and then you feel so upset the price didn't react. You know, price didn't, because you really hope that the price will make rejection, but actually the price not. So it really tired. So I don't want you to tire. Enough for you tired looking for money. Just for me, I suggest you look for the setup and look, this does this setup is in the same line, the head of the setup is in the same line with the direction or not. Yes, this is my suggestion only. If you're comfortable, you mark the direction, yes, just go on with it. For me, I don't prefer that. Okay, it's really tired. Okay, so I hope I answered your question. Any question before I move to the final direction? Hello.
Hello, Kak Nora. Farid here again. Can I trouble you to go to the 30 minutes time frame for gold USD for 3rd of November?
Wait. You mean 3rd of November?
Yeah, the 30 minutes time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you look at, I think what time is it? Let me have a look. Yeah, I think about 3rd November, 8:30 p.m.
10 November, 8:30 p.m. Okay.
Sorry, is 3rd November. 3rd November.
3rd November. Oh, 3rd November. Okay.
You see there's a base drop there, but it didn't react to it.
Where's drop, base drop? You mean here?
Yeah, above it also.
Above here?
Yeah, slightly above it. There's a doji there, the green doji there.
Doji there.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
You mean this?
Yes.
Okay. What do you mean? Why the price break?
Yes, why the price break? It didn't like, yeah.
Okay. Why the price break? Do we find any direction here? Okay. All right. So your question is why the price didn't react in this zone?
Correct. Previously it reacted. Yeah.
Previously it reacted. What is the name of the setup? This one? If you can say that. What I saw is only drop, base drop, or it's a bearish engulfing. But what setup is this?
No setup, I think so.
No setup. Guys, if no setup.
I was looking at the resistance B and I was trying to find what is
the
it, why is it
market
never
will
react?
eat
Yeah.
you easily like this, dear. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. You want to know why the price? Let me show you. Okay. Why the price give you shit here if you try to sell here? Let me show you. Because price reacted from this double Mariposa. You're going to sell here.
Right.
And we have a direction here. And we have bullish engulfing here. And you still want to sell? You MC or you just lost here?
No, I was like, I was only looking at the drop base drop. I was like wondering why I never react to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thanks.
Wait, let me see if there's any setup in the lower time frame. Yes, we have setup. Some of you ask, oh, can we go to M1? Now let's see if we go to M1 now. Are there any setup? Yes. Ta-da! We have QM. Okay, we have QM, but you know the price keep playing around, playing around. But you have to remember this is M1. Okay, and yeah, we have double Mariposa. We have setup in M1, and then yeah, no setups. Please don't just leave if there's no setup, guys. Okay, so now we have the price react from double Mariposa in daily, and then we have setups, and then yeah, if you sell here, you're dead. Okay, so far you understand? Yes, always switch time frame. So this one is the what is it? Multi-time frame analysis. Everything is multi-time frame analysis. It's very important. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm going to switch to the next or the final direction. Okay, so I'm going to switch to the next direction. It is called blind spot direction. I I don't know why lately price always do blind spot setups, and yeah, I'm going to show you blind spot direction. I separate it because it was not in Bystra signature setups in Fantastic 5. So before that, I want to ask you, do you know what is blind spot? Do you guys know? Blind spot, let me show you. Blind spot is like this. We have engulfing candle and then price. This is for buy, blind spot buy. We have engulfing candle and then price makes significant rally. Look, not sideways, blah, blah, blah. No, price makes significant rally. So this engulfing is filled. Same like just now who asked me. Sorry. Just like the guy who asked me, yeah, this is blind spot. Price make bearish engulfing, and then suddenly price makes significant rally. Okay, significant rally, and then the price came back in this zone and continue fly. Okay, here I show you how it looks like. Yeah, we have engulfing candle. For example, we have bearish engulfing, and then price makes significant break. So something like this. And then price came back and then continue fly. Okay, this one for sell. Okay, price make bullish engulfing and then price make significant drop. Okay, and then price came back and continue fall. So this is a setup only. All right, and now let me show you the SOP. The formula is just the same. Okay. For example, in H4, we have engulfing candle, and then price makes significant break, significant rally, and then we mark the zone, and then price came back and make another setup in the smaller time frame. For example, in M30. Okay, let me show you the example. Okay, so this is my example. Okay. Here. Yeah, I explained this in my IG about it. And you see, we have actually you know, everything is complete because this is a blind spot direction. This is blind spot setup. What I teach in pop notes. We have bearish engulfing, we have significant break, and then price came back, and then we just buy. But to make me more confidence about this entry is when the price make setups. Low, high, low, low, high, high. Some of you ask me, oh, this one is late retest. No. Doesn't matter. As long as this QM is in the setup, inside setup, or in the direction zone, quick retest, late retest, it doesn't matter. Okay, as long as it's in the right zone. Okay, and then the price came back and continued fly. So from for example, you want to entry 10 lot. When you saw this, you will entry more than 10 lots. Okay, so next, yeah, it's something like this. We have bearish and bullish engulfing, and then price makes significant drop. Look, something like this. And then price came back, and then price made QM high, low, high, high, low, low. And then price came back and continue fall. Mostly they make QM, okay? Same like this. We have bullish engulfing, and then price made significant drop. Look, something like this. And then price came back and create setup in lower time frame. This one is in H4. Okay, and then price came back and continue fall. All right, so finish. So, guys, any question so far? It's just easy. The SOP is just the same.
Sorry, give one more question.
Yeah.
Sorry, for the significant drop or the bullish candle, right? We have to look at at the 4 hours time frame or 1 hour. Is it enough?
Okay, for example, let me show you here. This significant, okay, this is just now someone asked me about why I'm not familiar with it. You're the one who asked, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have this price, failed to respect this. This is called supply zone. Okay, bearish engulfing. So you know, like who learned supply zone, you know, price supposed to sell and drop here, but actually the price not, because price react from the previous double Mariposa. So if this happen, this occurs in H1, for example. So you have to look for the significant rally in H1. It's obvious. Zoop, something like that. Maybe because of news, maybe because of whatever. Okay. And yeah, the price continued and came back and continued flying. So your question is what? You mean if the price occurs in different time frame?
Yeah, what if it's happened like, are we supposed to look at the end 1 hour time frame, or is it a 4 hours time frame to look at the significant drop or significant increase?
At the same time frame also is okay. If we go to the H4 also, it looks so beautiful. It's called clean break, you know? Zoop,
Right.
okay,
So
yeah.
be the higher time frame. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Some people say that this is a swap zone, or we call it resistance becomes support and all that. But you have to know that here must be bearish engulfing, and also in higher time frame must be bullish engulfing. So this is called blind spot. Okay. And now let's see if there's any setup in the lower time frame here. Okay, I'm going to switch. We switch until we find it. Oh my God. Okay, if there's any setups in the lower time frame. And one. Okay, we find setup. If you cannot identify well, go to the line chart and you see QM. And then let's see if there's any bullish engulfing in M5. Yes, we have bullish engulfing in M5. Okay, so you can start full margin here. You can start big lot in here. Yeah. Okay, so far you understand? Any question?
Yes.
I just
thank you.
Yes.
Manova, can I ask a question, please, quick?
Yeah, sure.
You see with CLAB, does it only work with QMC, or can it be used with blind spot as well, and SNRC1?
Where's that?
No, I'm just asking, could CLAB be used along with
I see.
blind spot?
Can, but it's not always happen. It always occurs in QMC, the clap. Yeah.
So
it's not always occurs, but usually the price always occurs as QMC and the clap. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Is any question?
Are you all still awake or you all fall asleep? Yeah, because teacher, there's a few of them from time difference from UK, from US, yeah, from different countries. So far, so good. Any more questions? Wide awake, great. So teacher, do you have it? After this, teacher nak share mana yang share compound tu?
Share compound.
Atau apa sebab ada
compound dengan principle, conference principle, I will show you in the next webinar. I will make a webinar. It's in the I will let you know within the. I will let you know, guys. About the conference principle. If you want to know, conference principle is helping you more about the direction. For example, for example, that you have trust issues with direction, and the conference principle will help you. But I will show you in the webinar because I want to show about the back test also, how it works, because some people they still have issue to find direction and all this and that. Okay, so yeah, apa tu? When is she starting the compounding? As I say, I will start compound in the early of January 2022, and I heard you guys text me personally. You guys felt so nervous. Why do you feel so nervous? It's just compounding, and no worries. Now you know the direction, so yeah, it's not a big deal. Don't worry. Because we feel like we are getting rich, inshallah. You will. During my compounding, I always mention, because I entry because of this setup, and then people text me, I do compound, but I do this setup, but I seldom win. But because I didn't show direction, because most of my compounding, all of my compounding, I use with direction, the one that I show you right now. Okay. Are you doing rare compounding? Yes, I'm doing rare compounding, but it's up to you. Some people say that, teacher, $360 capital for me is too small. It's so hard to get rich. Can I start with $3,600 capital? It's up to you. You want to start with 3 million, also up to you. Okay, no problem. How many setups do you normally find in a day? Many setups actually, but it's just because I'm a housewife. I'm busy with my, with my stuff and all that. So I don't really search for setups every day. But before, when I learned with my mentor, I found it every day, almost every day. I found setup in many kind of pairs, time frames, and all that. During the compounding, which pairs are we focusing? I give the priority to gold because gold is the pair that we can get rich easily. Okay. Best advice for us to improve back testing and front test. You keep, you keep marking, just same like I did here. Okay, you keep marking, or maybe you can do some PDF for your own, and you keep marking. This is blind spot direction. This is setup direction. Then you keep marking. Really, it's improve here. to be better. And then after that, when you feel better, you go back test. Back test helps you to be brave or to be more better for your skills to face the life markets. Okay. How long did it take you to master? Only 2 months. It just only took 2 months for me to master the direction and the setups. What is the minimum time frame for the direction? Is M15. Have you had students compound 360 to 100K before? Okay, to be honest, actually I proposed Najmi, one of my students. I told him that, hey Najmi, let's compound together. And then he said, yeah, okay, can teacher, how much is the capital? And then I say that, okay, let's start with 360. And then he said, okay, 360. So we, both of us are changing signals, you know, like, Najmi, are you there? Okay, let's buy here. You know, just like any other signals group, we are posting signals. And then sometimes I was sleeping, and then he told me, teacher, this is entry, this is SNRC, but I slept, unfortunately. And then yeah, we're changing. And then you know, the problem is that maybe because he what to say, his emotion wasn't ready that time, so he stopped until $3,000 to $4,000 from 360. Because I understand he experienced he felt phobia of losing before, so he felt that he wanted to secure the money that day he had that time, so he stopped until almost 3,000. He stopped until $3,000. I felt kind of sad because, you know, we're supposed to compound together. But then, yeah, I kept move on without him, and I compound until I reached 118. So after I reached that, actually the timeline is 14 days, but I reached within only 8 days. And yeah, after that, I announced that I reached from 360 to 118,000 for 8 days. Who is Najmi? Yes, he's my oldest student since last year, November last year. He's my first student. Yeah. Admin of Legacy Bystra Malay. Yes, he is. So he's the one that I proposed to compound together. So now I propose to you guys to compound together with me, because why? Because I'm teaching you direction, and the compounding also is about direction. I entry with direction, setup, direction, setup. It's just the same. Okay. This is full margin selection. No, it's not another cost. This is full margin. Direction, setup, rejection, confirmation. This is how I teach you full margin. I don't teach you how to trade, okay? Okay, so any question, guys?
For the compounding, right? All of us need to be under the same broker.
Broker, I'm using teknik, but it's up to you. I prefer ECN because I'm using ECN. I prefer ECN, and I'm using teknik. If you want to use IC Markets or any other broker, it's up to you. But I'm using the leverage of 1/500.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Will you advise us the lot size? Yeah, I cannot advise. I'm not a good teacher. I'm the one who advised you to full margin to not take care of MM. So I don't know what advice, but the one I'm doing is compounding, rare compounding. So it means that I got no SL. I only got cut loss. So yeah, you can see my you know, like you can see my lot size when I post in the channel during compounding. No worries, you can see all that, but it's up to you. If, for example, that you're too afraid to, for example, I put 10 lots and you feel afraid and you want to secure your capital a little bit, so you can put 8 lots. It's up to you. Okay. Teacher, does the rejection has to break outside the direction zone? Yes, this one break the outside zone as long as the price make rejection setup. And you see, got confirmation. Okay, we just wait. No need to what we say, not to be headache. Oh my God, this one break the out of the zone, blah blah blah. No, as long as got set up, got confirmation. Yeah. How about TP and SL? I'm sorry, there's no SL during my compounding, but in here the SL is normal. 30 pips from the entry point, or maybe you can put your SL here. Yeah. You have to be ready in your emotions, you know. Usually what time do you compounding? Because we're all different time zones. I cannot promise you what time, but usually I active during London Open. Yeah, during London Open I active. But sometimes the price do some setups in Asian during Asian session, you know, but I'm not into it. Mostly I wait for during London Open. Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
So can I annotate just for a second?
Sorry?
Can I annotate?
Annotate,
Yeah,
teacher,
sure.
can.
Boleh, can.
Okay, so here, if here, ma'am, here the candle closed above the direction, right? So do you consider this as a break, or do you take setups if QML forms?
Okay. Doesn't matter the price break or what, but you see the price make rejection or price make reversal here. Can't you see that? Okay, and then you go to the smaller time frame. Actually, it's from here, not here. This one is this one. And then it doesn't matter it break or what, but we see rejection. Okay, and then we found setup. High, high, low, higher, high, low. Like doesn't matter break or what, as long as we saw rejection, setup, and confirmation. This is the confirmation.
The bearish engulfing. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a question.
Yes.
So if you have, let's say, a QM reversal and then a SNRC1 after that, would you wait for the QM reversal entry, or would you just enter when it's the SNRC1?
SNRC1, what do you mean? Come again?
So if price makes a QM reversal first, but it doesn't make the right shoulder yet, instead it makes an SNRC1.
SNRC1, okay, for example, it's a QMR cell, right? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, and then, for example, price make QMR cell and then go SNRC1 here.
Right. So before the
SNRC1
happens.
Okay, mostly majority price respect QMR. Because why? Because SNRC1 is only have one trend. QM has two trends, uptrend and downtrend. But SNRC1 only have downtrend. For example, for SNRC1 cell, So mostly the price will go to the QMR more than the SNRC.
Okay.
Because reversal is, you have to remember that reversal, because QMR is reversal setup. Reversal is stronger than continuation because continuation only consists one trend only. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Do you trade avoiding news or didn't care? I didn't care about the news. Actually, mostly they respect. I still remember I opened the Catching Gold channel. There's where I put my signals, whatever there. And you know, there was a time that I put SNRC1 buy. I say that, okay, let's buy here. And then I was so shocked. Suddenly the price moved too high and too fast. And I was like asking my students, hey, are there any news today? Why am I profiting so much right now? And then they say, oh, got news teacher, this one. Oh, okay. Seriously, I don't really care about the news, fundamental stuff and all that. No, I don't care about that. If you, I don't know, it's based on your preference, but I prefer not to give a damn about the news. How many percent of capital do you bet on the setup when you doing full margin? I mean, if we accept a field setup, how much do we expect to lose? How many percent of capital? When doing full margin, when you full margin, it meant, you know, my kind of full margin is when it is not enough money until when you press it, it appear something like that. Have you experienced that? Yeah, that's my type of full margin. Yeah, weird sound. Are you going to post that up before entry? Of course. During compounding, yes, I post that up before entry. I mark here, there, here, and there. You know, like same like sharing signals, guys. Do we have more webinars? Yes, I will conduct a webinar about the conference principle and the backtesting skills. Okay. How we gonna know what lot size you're using? You can see from the screenshot I'll post in the channel during compounding. No worries.
Ma'am, I have another question.
Yeah.
So can I draw again? Annotate?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. So if let's say this is a bullish candle and let's say this is another bullish candle, but it's like a kind of inside bar. So do you mark this area?
You mean inside bar?
Yeah, because this wick is longer, but these are both bullish candle, I mean.
Okay, does this down and up? I'm asking you.
No,
is this down and this up?
This is
if they are
green.
if they are side by side, I'm not going to take it. But if one down, one up, yes, I'm going to take it.
Okay. So if this is a bullish candle and this is also bullish candle, you don't take it.
I'm okay. I think better I open the chart.
I have an example.
Yeah, you have any example?
Yes, just a second. Can you go to gold on 3rd December, madam, on the 4-hour chart?
3rd December.
Yes, 3rd December 4-hour chart on gold. We have like
3rd December. Okay, 3rd December.
Yes,
okay.
Just here, like this.
Okay. Oh, you mean here? This is bullish engulfing. They are side by side.
Yes. Do we mark this week, ma'am?
No, we don't. We don't.
Okay.
Okay. yeah, some of you ask me why the price react here. You see, this is bullish engulfing. If you see that this is set up inside setup, we see this is bullish engulfing. This is manipulation entry formula. So the formula, this is bullish engulfing, and in the lower time frame, we look for the rally base rally or demand zone inside. So we have demand zone. So this is setup inside setup, or we call it manipulation setup.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So any question? Anything? How many times per year do you do recompounding? I cannot count, but I failed twice on 2019. I failed because I cannot hold my emotion. For example, that I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated because I cannot find setups. Because actually I was racing. I was racing with my mentor, with my father-in-law, because he can make from 1,000 to 100 within less than 5 days. So I was so frustrated. It was been 7 days. And then after that, I lost. I failed. Then I gave up. And yeah, I failed twice. Yeah. Okay, so is it possible that an order will not be filled due to difference in spread, or you consider the difference in spread in brokers? Depends on your brokers. So far, my broker's okay. I mean the spreads. I'm not sure about this. I'm using Tickmill, by the way. And I advise you, please do not use Okta. I heard bad about Okta. Okay. Any question? Raw spread account. Are you using Pro? Such shows how much money I earn. Okay, you're not only ready for the capital, but you also have to be ready on your mentally, physically, emotions, psychology, because what I'm doing is rare compounding, Do you set limit order? Mostly I set PO, pending order, and then I screenshot. Yes, during my compounding with Najmi, yes, he said that I always use PO. Like here, we're going to entry here, we're going to entry there. Yeah. Can we have the notes? Yes, after the session, you will have the notes. Don't worry. With 100 capital, how much lot size I put? Oh my God, you ask from me. I'm not a good teacher. Of course, until not enough money. If you know this kind of direction, okay, let's say 0.1.
Teacher, can I share the formula to them? To calculate?
Okay, sure. Just share.
All right, so the formula, okay, there's a formula to calculate, for rare compounding. Basically, whatever equity size that you have, whether you be 100, 360 USD, 1,000 USD, 500 USD, or 10,000 USD, you always divide by 600. All right, with a leverage of 1/500. In Malaysia, we Malaysian, we are very thankful that we actually have a big leverage. So if you can't have big leverage, then this will be a different calculation. But I'm giving a calculation for leverage of 1/500. So if you're able to do 500 leverage, whatever capital that you could do, you could divide by 600. So let's say if you have 1,000 USD, you divide by 600, you could enter 1.6 lot. And usually 1.6 lot, teacher will break into 2 layers, 0.8, 0.8. Why teacher do that? Why she does that is because one, you will have a minimum, they call it a compulsory take profit. Another layer is to let it up wherever you can go. And that's the reason why when you ever teacher, you see 50 lot, you don't see it as a 50 lot, you see it's more than 50 lot, just so that you know. So just now I say you want to avoid a personal questions like how much teacher earns. You could calculate yourself. Let's say 50 lot times 100 pips, it's already 50,000 USD. You can get 100,000 USD within one trade. So you could get 150, 200,000 USD per trade. So that is teacher's level. But right now, all of you, if you have the capital, divide by 600, then you will have the lot size. All right? Yes. Damn, you are right. So the 50 lot is just one layer. Teacher is just being humble. She did not have multiple layers. There are multiple layers of 50 lots. So it could be like 100 to 200 lots. So all you need is just one good trade, which is 100 pips. 100 pips divide by, let's say, divide by 200 lot, 100 pips. You already get 200,000 USD within 1 hour. So all of you, the purpose of teacher sharing right now is for you to reach that level. So it doesn't matter how much teacher earn right now. It's most important, all of you could earn that money. All right? So do you have any question about the equity lots? If not, means I'll pass back to the teacher. Any more more fire? Thank you for sharing. Okay, anything else? What will be the account size of teacher now for one company? 360 USD. We'll be using 360 USD. Teacher, while you lihat dulu, teacher, I tolong you jawab sekejap. Okay. So any more questions? Any about compounding, or do you have any other thing? I would prefer that you guys ask more about directions compared to setups, because setups you could learn from the YouTube, like the F5, how do you use it and all sorts of things. But direction, please be more precise in your question in terms of like direction, because after this, if you want to get hold on teacher, pretty tough. So you better appreciate the moment right now. Out of 4 directions, Dhamma is the best. Dhamma usually occur the most. But if personally, teacher will like setup inside setup. How do you draw the direction properly? Like teacher mentioned it many times. Teacher basically she does, she always look for the setup first. Like in N15, when the N15 there's a setup, you always look at the higher high, the tail of the wick of the candlestick. Does it align with the double maru? So does it align with the double maru? Yes. Then after that you can narrow down. Say yeah, we'll show how to narrow. Teacher says she will show how to narrow the direction zone down. Okay, teacher, will you want to show how to narrow down the zone?
Narrow down the zone. Okay, sure. Okay, for example, it is too big for you, right? Wait, let me find. Okay. Again, I'm showing you. If you look for the direction, if you look for the setup, something like this, the setup, that direction, if you mark, it will be so tiring. And at the end of the day, you feel tired and you feel angry, and then you will just entry with your bad emotions, Okay. How to narrow down? You can see that this is exceeded. This is exceeded the direction. Okay, the price go more, but we're not going to entry here Then we go to the lower time frame. This is daily. We go to the H4. What we see nothing here. Then we go another lower time frame. What we see, the most important is you see rejection and you see setups. Okay, doesn't matter it exceed or not as long as it appears setup. Same like this, it exceed. Okay, but then the price creates setups. We have QM and we have DMD1. Okay, am I answering your question, or you want more example?
Pina. Oh, okay.
Do you always work from D1? No, not really. Sometimes I look from M30, the direction, the M30, H1, yeah. But usually I look for the setup first. Okay, the identification of direction was my missing link. Fully understand now. Yeah, more examples. Okay, sure, more examples. I will give you more, no worries. Okay, let me show you. I want to choose a big double Mariposa. But where to find big double Mariposa here? Or maybe it's inside the notes. Yes, but I go find here. Okay, yeah. Here is big double Mariposa. How am I narrow this big double Mariposa? This is H1 and it's too big from here until here. Actually, I don't care it's big or not. But what I care is rejection and setup. Now let's see. Price reject and price make setups. I don't care how big is the double Mariposa is. Okay, what we have to find is our duties. We find rejection. Now price reject, and then now price make setups. Okay, yeah. You understand now? Am I answering your question? Is it possible to have both the DMD1 and the DMD2 setups together same time? No, because the DMD2 is price makes significant drop. You know, so it means that the price didn't respect the DMD1. So no, but let me show you. But the DMD1 with setup inside setup got. But the DMD1 with the DMD2, no. Teacher, can you show me the MEF? Sure, I will show you MEF. MEF is, in the higher time frame is bearish engulfing. In the lower time frame is base drop. Okay, it happened in gold lately. Wait, the price retrace here. This is MEF. So the formula of MEF is in higher time frame is bullish engulfing, and in the lower time frame got rally base rally. Rally base rally. Okay, so here is the entry point. So this is the setup of manipulation entry formula. Same like this. I show you another one. I forgot where it is. Actually got a lot, but it mostly they appear QM. Yeah. Okay, you see here, this is bullish engulfing, and then now let's see rally-based rally. Let's find rally-based rally inside the bullish engulfing. So now let's go to H1. Oh, we got double Marubozu, and then we find rally-based rally. See, so here is our entry point. Okay, so you got it? Okay, good. I explained, but it's in full Malay in manipulation entry formula. Yeah. So we always look to the left if there's any double Maru in the high time frame for every QMR. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, that's my style. I found QM. Sometimes I don't even look for double Maru. Sometimes I just see this is M15. I saw setups. Oh, this got set up. Okay, now let's see. Does this QM fit? It's in the same line with double Maru. Oh yeah, it's in the same line. So yeah, we can full margin. Okay, so that's my style. Do you like trading US 30? No, I don't like. I don't know. Because I'm so get used to gold or GBP, so I feel more comfortable. Does this setup work on US 30? I never tried, but it works in Bitcoin, in crypto also. You can try, but I feel more comfortable with gold and the other pairs such GBP, Euro, New Zealand. Okay. So you guys have any questions? Do these methods work for cryptos? Yes, it works. But just I prefer gold because I'm so get used to gold. Okay, same like this M30. Who says that you have to find direction in bigger time frames such as H4 daily? Here we have M30, and then M15 we have QM. Yeah. Doesn't matter any time frame. But the minimum is 15, okay? So we draw the zone using the wick only. Yes, the wick. Wait, we draw the zone. Sometimes double Maru doesn't have wick, such this. So we just draw something like this. Wait, where's the annotate? Yeah, we just take this zone. If here we take this zone, and here we take this zone. Okay, okay. And here we take this zone. Yeah, something like that. Any question?
Any breakdown now? Because we're supposed to end at 1 because due to the delay just now, approximately 1 hour. So we actually could. Teacher, I don't know how you want to end the session soon.
Based on people's question.
Yeah, based on based on people's
Yeah.
questions. So, I mean, whoever that, okay, I'm so sorry. Those who need to go for prayers, you can watch the video later, but because teacher will honor her words to answer the question until 2 p.m. Okay, teacher?
Yeah.
Hello, teacher?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So yes, you still can ask all those questions, yeah?
Teacher, I have questions on setup inside setup. Is the setup only for QMR or only for your Fantastic 5? What about the MEF? Is it also apply for setup inside setup?
Yes, can by MEF, can by, because the Fantastic 5 are always occurs in the chart, so that's why I recommend Fantastic 5 first. Actually, blind spot also is set up inside setup, but I separate it because in the blind spot is not in signature Bystra setups. Is not in the list of Fantastic 5. And some people really don't familiar with blind spot, so that's why I separate it. Yeah, but actually it's a setup also. Okay. Hello, why I cannot hear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Can hear,
Okay.
teacher.
Yeah. Okay. How to delete annotation?
Annotation. Oh, clear, teacher. Now I clear for you, teacher. I clear for you.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Hello, Kak Nora. I got one question.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at all these candlesticks is like second nature to you. But what advice would you give to someone who's like a beginner or who's just like started trading? I mean, is there any tips that we can understand from you?
Okay, first you have to really familiar with Fantastic 5. QMR, QMC, SNRC1, SNRC2, and QMM. You really, this is compulsory to attend this session. You really have to familiar with it. You have to mark how to familiar. Good job. Yeah. How to familiar, you have to mark. Like you have to mark every setup then you name it. Oh, this is SNRC1, this is QM and all that. You have to mark to be familiar with the setup first. Okay, and then after that, then you can be familiar with the direction that I'm teaching you, because it's really important to know Fantastic 5 because we use it as an entry point. So it's easy for me to show you the direction because you already know the Fantastic 5. So please, you have to keep on practice. Like my mentor tortured me by, he said that if you want to learn from me, you have to search QM, this Fantastic 5 setups. For many times you have to back test, or at least you mark, you familiar with it. You don't need to be expert, but you don't need to be expert in the setups as long as you're familiar with it enough. Okay.
Excuse me?
Yeah, sorry. Just one last question. So this is the time when you say that it took you about 2 months to master these 5 setups. Am I right?
Based on my experience, he punished me for 2 months. Let me show you. Let me show you, but let me tell you, at the first I learned from him, he taught me setups first. He taught me this Fantastic 5, but he really promote QMR to me, QMC, QMR. He promote me a lot of this, and he want me to be familiar. Every day I send my homework to him. Every single day I send my homework to him until I'm familiar with it. And then for example, I'm familiar for 2 weeks for the setups. And then he asked me, am I ready to learn the direction? And then I say, yes, I'm ready to learn the direction. So after 2 weeks, he taught me, after 2 weeks of learning setups, he taught me the directions. So imagine these directions I learned. I learned from him, and it takes 1 month for me to master it. Why 1 month? Because he knows that once I learn it, I still cannot control my emotions. So what he do, he asked me to front test. You know front test? Front test like for example, okay, maybe this is QM. Let's see if the QM is going to react here or not. Yeah, something like that. But I cannot entry. I have the money, but I cannot entry. I stole my money from my husband. So yeah, but I still cannot entry because he said that if you're entry, I'm not going to teach. I'm not going to teach you more. So I cannot actually imagine that most of my front tasks, they all succeed. So I told him that, Baba, if I entry from the first day, I'm going to be rich right now. So he said that, no, you have to front task. If you entry, don't talk to me. So I keep on, until the day that I can entry, you know, I lacked something. It means that he actually he he trained me to be more to control my emotion. He trained me to be more in skills. He trained me to forget the fear because most of us fear to full margin because we have experienced the loss that we had before. So he let me forget the fear. You understand? So yeah, it took only approximately 2 months for me to master everything. Yeah. But also I taught this to my students, and for them, it's just only 1-2 weeks they can make money. But for me, I just tell you my experience. It takes me only 2 months to master. But these 2 months is really full of punishment. You cannot, you can't imagine how I've been punished. How I have to stand within this time. I have to backtest within this time. Really, it really worth it. Just only for 2 months, I've suffered from him, and then after that, I make money. Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Thank you, Kan, for your anecdote and for your story. Quite amazing to hear that.
Okay. Yeah. Just sharing my experience. Why 2 months? Because some traders they need month, more than 2 months. They need year to be expert. For me, you don't need to be expert in candles, in an SNR, whatever. But yeah, as long as you know fantastic one, double marbles enough. And at least structure, basic structure. Yeah, it's enough. Okay. Because fear is the main enemy, is the real enemy in you that I cannot control. But because he was in front of me, I was in front of him, so he controlled my fear. But you're not in front of me. I don't know how to control your fear. I'm just sharing you my story. Okay. Did you make big money after 2 months? Of course. Okay, so yeah, any question?
Hannah, you see for QMR and SNRC2,
UMR
is it
and
best?
SNRC2. Okay.
Is is it best to like switch from the graph to the line chart to get a more precise entry?
Ah, precise entry. Yes, good. Before I don't know how to identify the setups, I go to the line chart to get more precise entry. Even SNRC2, because I'm not good to find the strongest support, strongest resistance. So he asked me to turn to the line chart to find the SNRC1 or SNRC2 to find a more precise entry. Yes, if you find direction, and yeah, you can switch to the line chart. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Nora.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Nora. Most of the examples today are QMs, not SNRCs. Does it mean that QMs are better than SNRCs to work with the direction zone?
I cannot say QM is better, but the price give more priority to QM more than SNRC.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Nora.
Hi.
Ma'am, can you switch to the 30 minutes time frame? I have a question.
30 minutes time frame.
Yes, please. Yes.
30 minutes time frame. Okay.
Okay, can I draw for a bit?
Sure.
Okay, so here it's, can we mark this zone like this? And if this gets broken, we can entry right here, right now.
The price didn't reach this zone. See?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I mean, I think in the 15 minutes it reached in a W. In the 15 minutes. Yes.
Oh, you mean, okay. All right.
Yes, sorry. That was the, yes, not the 30 minutes, the 15 minutes. So price reached.
Okay, good question. All right.
So if this gets broken, we can entry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'll clear
Okay.
that.
Do you see any setup in here?
No, ma'am. Maybe.
No,
maybe
ma'am. And no, ma'am. Okay. I have another one I want to show you. Thank you for asking me this. Okay. Before you want to entry, you have to see the price came from where. Okay. Be careful. This is blind spot. Okay. Opening. Be careful that this is blind spot, the price reacting from blind spot. Let me show you. It happened in okay, you have to see, you have to know the price came from where. Wait. The price, is it right, my English? Where the price came, yeah. Where the price came from. Okay, let me show you. In H4, in H4, wait, give me time. Yeah, okay. We see double marbles in here. Okay, we see double marbles. And then, okay, I'm going to, and then we switch to the lower time frame. We switch to the lower time frame, and then we found rejection. Okay, and then we go to the another lower time frame. Do you see any setup? No. And then you go to the M15, any setup? No. We go to the M5, any setup? Yes. Okay, what we see here, this is QMR. Okay, I'm going to color this out in blue aqua. So this is the setup, high, low, higher high, lower low. And then, people start to sell here. Okay, so they start full margin here. And then you know what happened? The price zoom for more than 30 pips. And they was like, shit, Nora, you say full margin here. But now it hit my SL. Why? We have direction here. We have setups here. And also we have bearish engulfing here. Why this setup failed? You're scam. Okay. All right. So be patient. Let me show you. Why? Because you have to know where the price came from. Now let me show you again. We see QM here, but at the same time, the price currently reacting from this QM. Okay, and then let's see, does this QM is in the same line with double Marubozu or any direction in the higher time frame? So I'm going to draw. Okay, maybe here. Let's see if there's any double Marubozu in higher time frame. No, but in H1, yeah, we got double Marubozu. We have direction. So it means that the seller is fighting with the buyer. So the price respect the buyer first, and then the price reacted. We have double Marubozu, we have setups, and then the price react from here. And you have to know that the compulsory TP for QM is the previous high, or for QM cell is the previous low. So you see here that the price, you know, you're going to sell here, but the price didn't finish its TP. So that's why the price break your sell here. Okay, and then now you see what happened after the price reached the TP. For example, if you buy here and then price create another setups. Okay, maybe you cannot find here. Wait, yeah. Just now someone asked me how to identify QM. Price make another QM here. Okay, and then let's see if there's any bearish engulfing. Yes, we got bearish engulfing and the price continue fall. And the price continue fall. So this I call roadblock. You want to sell here, but you have to know where the price came from first actually. We have QM, we have double Marubozu in H1. Okay, so you got what I mean? So far you understand?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, good.
Teacher, in this scenario, what did you do with the second buy position on the compounding? Because the first one hit the take profit, the compulsory take profit, and the second one, do you set back break even and just let it hit the break even stop loss, or what?
I take profit because you have to know that this price have reached the double Marubozu.
So you take profit both position. Is that correct? Yes. I see.
Yeah. Okay. If you still want to keep continue buying, I advise you not to, because you know we see the bearish double Marubozu. The price have rejected the bearish double Marubozu. Okay, don't be greedy. Okay, it's more clear. Good. So guys, any question? just like I show you, it's quite funny for me. It was during my compounding also. Wait, it's in March. Yeah, I was entry here. It was based on my, yeah, it's here. It's a double Maribozo in weekly. Okay, and then in daily, you see nothing here. Yeah, it's until here. And H4, you see nothing, and H1, we see nothing. So I was like, I saw this direction, and wait, yeah, it's more clear now. And I saw setups. And I was dreaming, I'm going to sell until here, down here. I'm going to sell until here. But I keep switching time frame. I found out that here is the roadblock. Just like I showed you just now. Here got roadblock, and in daily also got bullish engulfing. H4 we got double Mariboru. So I was like frustrated. Oh, I thought I'm going to reach until here, but unfortunately the price make setups in here. So I stopped until here, and I search. I wait for buy or any setups in the lower time frame. Okay. For example, if you buy 10 lots and you found out that there's a two types of direction in the same location, and then price make setups QMC here, and then you can put more as you want. Okay. How do you manage roadblocks on different time frames? For example, M15 roadblock. Okay. Just like before, how do I manage roadblock? I don't manage roadblock. I just found roadblock like where I also saw sell here, and then I have to look for something like for example, I also saw direction. I also saw QM in here. Okay, and at the same time, I saw QM buy in here. So this is called roadblock. And then at the same time, I saw direction also. So before I want to sell, I have to look more left. Does any price have done their setup or not? For example, this price didn't finish their setups. What I call it, like I don't want to talk dirty here, but it's okay. The price make QM buy, and at the same time, price reacted and make what got rejection. Sorry, got direction here, and then the price react in here. So it's not logic you want to sell here because we got roadblock here. So just let the price finish. Okay, price finish. Go to the compulsory TP, and then you see how good the price is. Price make another QM, and give you chance to sell. Okay. Yes, opposite setup with direction. Yes, that's roadblock. Hey guys, any questions? So if you swing, is it when you don't see any roadblocks? Yes, when I don't see any roadblocks, so I can swing. Mm. Okay, like some of you ask me about this. Okay, some of you ask me about the take profit. Should I sell, okay, for example, we find direction in H4. We find direction in H4, and then we found QM in M15. And then you guys ask me, oh, it means that this is the place for us to TP, right? Guys, from here to here is so sikit, it's so small, okay? It's until the next roadblock. For example, here, we found double marble, so until here, we TP. Okay, so this one you can consider as TP1, and this one is you can consider TP2 if you're afraid. Okay. Okay,
Ma'am?
guys. Hello.
Yeah, hello, ma'am. I have a question. Like for QM reversal, the brake, do you consider the QM brake with the wicks or candle body?
I prefer body more than the wick.
Okay, so if it breaks with the wick, you don't consider it as a brake.
You mean what? You mean the QM? I'm not talking about direction. We're talking about the setups, right?
Yes. Like
yes.
This brake, you can, if it's by wick, you don't
Oh,
consider
you
as a
mean
brake.
by wick? I prefer the body, not the wick. I prefer the body more.
Okay.
Because the price will manipulate you only just for wick. So I prefer the body more than the wick. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, guys, any question?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Yes, can you please open the gold, open gold chart?
Chart gold.
Okay, so as of now, 1 hour, I can see there are multiple setups waiting there. So I have marked the necessary levels. Can you go back further?
To where?
Just a little bit more. Back further. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Here. Yeah. Okay. So I marked the area, the 179780, the higher low shoulder, at the 29 November.
29 November.
29 November.
29 November.
12 p.m.
Here?
The shoulder, the left shoulder.
Okay. The left shoulder.
The left shoulder, the higher one, in the middle.
Is it buy or sell?
On this one is for sell setup. So I just want to check if the level is correct, because I can see if the wick at the top there, the head. Yeah, that one.
You mean this?
Yes, that's correct. That is the left shoulder.
Okay.
So the head is at the middle there.
Okay.
On this one is for the future. Can you mark it on to the right?
To the right.
Yeah, to the right, to the future price. So this is my reading, if it's correct. The price haven't reached this level yet, so you need to mark it all over the to the right.
I have to mark more?
Yeah, mark more. Yeah, so the price haven't reached here yet, so I just want to check whether we mark here, or is it legit to mark at the top instead at the week.
Why we have to mark here? The price already exceed this price.
It's not from that side. It's on the. Can I mark?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Oh, sorry, my mouse not working.
Oh.
Just hold on. How do I? How do I mark?
You go to, yeah, you go to annotate. You can draw it.
Annotate.
Options or more, you can annotate it.
Hold on now. Cannot see. Which is option?
All right. You are talking of which time frame right now? H1, H4?
Yeah, this is the correct time frame.
Okay.
So where is annotate? Sorry, I am not familiar with Zoom.
It's okay.
Okay.
View option above. Okay. Chat. Pin, hide non-participant. View option. Oh, annotate. Okay. Stem arrow. Is it mouse? No.
No, but it's okay. So what you're looking for right now?
Okay,
draw. Yes, you can
yeah,
draw.
Okay. So this level, this is the high. This is the left shoulder, and the price is not yet returned here. So I have marked this area, but then I see there is this one, this little one. So we go to the smaller time frame, such as 5 minutes, I think. Can we go to 5 minutes?
Okay, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, does this one can be considered as the left shoulder?
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Because there is a is that maru?
I understand.
Is that double maru?
It means that to identify the left shoulder of the QM, you don't know.
That is correct. That is correct. That's my question.
Okay, good. Yeah. Have you watched my previous video in my YouTube about how to choose the candle?
Yes,
the left shoulder, right? Okay. If you go here, it looks like this one is left shoulder. Okay, so you're going to mark here. All right. But if the price only break in here, and then most probably the price will come back and retrace here and continue fall. But right now the price has gone too far. The price has gone too far. So we don't know which candle, like maybe, wait, I'm going to delete this. Maybe the price going to react here, or maybe the price is going to react here. So we don't know. So this is not how to identify, for example, that if it occurs, if the price break until here, the price, okay, for example, the price break until here, you can consider the price will come back and continue fall. But this case, the price has gone too far, really too far.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, understood. Okay, so
even if you switch to the higher time frame, it goes into week. It's not nice, by the way. So yeah.
Okay, so it's much better to opt for the left shoulder, which is we
need the clear one. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Okay.
Teacher, we use the direction zone when it is fresh, right?
What, sorry?
We use the direction zone, like the Marubozu double Maru zone for direction when it is fresh.
Yeah, I prefer fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Teacher, how do we fit in danger zone in this scenario? Have you found like we have reached like danger zone, but there is directions for cell, for example?
Danger zone and direction. For me, danger zone is not direction. It's just like its price break, its structure. For example, like I used to say, I used to show you about the danger zone, right? Have you watched my hybrid? Okay, this is hybrid, and then the price break, the structure. Okay, and then we switch to the higher time frame. The price make what? The price make manipulation. Make sure this manipulation doesn't break danger zone. So this is danger zone. So yeah, we can consider buy in this area because price doesn't break danger zone. So this is we back to basic structure. Yeah, you clear? You understand so far?
So it means that if the price has touched or break the structure, but we still find the sell direction, is it okay to, sorry, if we find the buy direction?
What do you mean?
Let me try to annotate.
Okay, sure. Okay.
So if the price has touched the danger zone and then but reject it, and we find let's say another direction double Morbozo in here, and another setup, let's say. So is it a valid full margin buy, or do you not take
buy?
Full margin?
Yes, can. As long as got setup, as long as got direction, then yeah. Why not? We can full margin.
Even though it has already touched danger zone, yeah. Okay.
Oh, already touched the danger zone. Yes, can.
Okay, noted, teacher.
Okay. Any questions, guys? So far, you understand, yeah, my 4 direction, but you have to know that my favorite direction is setup inside setup and double marbles, the DMD1. That's my most favorite lah. But sometimes I just entry if there's any direction like DMD2 or blind spot direction. But mostly I love DMD1 and setup inside setup direction. Yeah. Like a setup inside setup. Let me show you. This one also actually setup inside setup. Okay, this QM got direction just now in daily. It's DMD1 and got setup inside setup, SNRC1. And also it's we have QM, for example, you guys also afraid want to entry this QM. So what you do, you go to the lower time frame, look for any setup. Okay, press start reject and make setup. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. Okay. And then press continue, fall. And at the same time, this QM also got direction. in daily. Okay, double marbozo. Okay, so far you understand, guys? Everything's clear? Okay. So, you know, the most important is you just need to practice and you search for it. You know, like in my assignment group, they all keep searching. Some of them, they cannot be patient. They entry. Yeah, but some of them, they afraid, still afraid, and they do practice. They keep on practice. Okay, set out direction, set out direction. Yeah. When we'll have the breakdown session and conference principal, yes, as soon as possible, I will tell to admin. Okay, so crystal clear, good. With this setup, how do you put your PO at what price? I usually put my PO after I found direction and I found setup. So for example, that this price didn't come in yet, I will put my PO. Because why? Because I found direction. So I just put my PO. I don't mention price. I just mark. I usually don't mention price. I just mark something like this. Yeah.
So teacher, you can only mark the week or the body, one of any of them.
I like to mark the body rather than week because before I usually mark the week, but you know, the price didn't touch and they just go. You know, we missed the bus. So I was so frustrated. So after that, I just marked. If you find direction, you find QM, why not? You just risk a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, teacher, I have a question.
Yeah.
So you see the Fantastic Five, one of them is the SNRC. It's for continuing on the trends, for continue. So let's say we're on the SNRC setup, potential setup, bearing in mind we're predicting that it's going to continue. Because how do we know that it's not going to become, how do we, what are the signs to tell that that SNRC won't become a QMR? Is there any way to tell, or because sometimes
because SNRC you cannot identify where's the direction.
You can't.
Okay, mostly let me show you. I think it happened, but you have to know that SNRC setup, they are very seldom happen. What I show you here, what always happens is
like, yeah, I've come across the SNRC and it became a QMR. It was weird.
Oh, yeah. SNRC become QMR.
Yeah.
Can you show me where? Let me see.
It was a while back. I will try to find the page. I don't.
What pair?
It was on GJ.
What?
GJ.
GJ. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, just answer any questions. I'm just gonna look for it on my account somewhere. No, I can't find it.
You can find it.
No.
Yeah.
It was like
If that's
2
I
weeks
don't
ago,
know
but I can't find it.
how.
I'm gonna go on the app and manually look for it.
Okay. Yeah. Year one also receive.
So there's no way like to avoid for us to have any signs or any way for us to tell because the QMR can happen anywhere, right?
Yeah, QMR can be anywhere, a lot. Like I show you, some of them work, some of them not, doesn't work, you know. So you have to know that it's because of the direction. Okay. Yeah. All right. Guys, any questions? When looking for cell setup, okay, cell setup, price comes from a higher time frame bullish. Okay, from higher time frame bullish. DMD1 without low time frame setup. Is it okay to take the sell? Okay, some, but it's not always happen. When the price comes from the bullish and higher time frame, you have to be careful because you know actually DMD1, they are inside DMD1 is a major demand zone. Major demand zone. So you have to be careful. If you saw for sell setup, you have to wait for a rejection. For example, something like this. It came from the bullish, you know, so I'm scared. I also scared, but I'm not going to sell, but I'll wait for the rejection. You know, rejection setup. This is very important. Don't be the first person to sell here. It's so high risk, okay? Just wait for rejection, wait for the setup, and then you can go with it, okay? All right, guys, any questions so far? What do you rate about my my direction? Is it easy for you, or you need time to absorb, or how do you think it's easy? Good, very easy. Thank you so much. I'm really glad to know that. Where did my mentor learn? To be honest, my mentor learned by himself. And I don't know, I don't want to tell more, but he's the one who creates the setup. Because he's old now, so he create the structure. He identified from 1990 something. So yeah, this direction, he's the one who found it. Extremely easy compared to some of things I've learned from Forex. Yes, good, thank you. We want to make money, make it easier. Don't be so headache. I'm going to give this notes. No worries. Okay. I focused gold only because gold is very easy money, and it's the gold is very very generous of giving setups, So that's why I love gold. But sometimes if gold is not in the mood or we see nothing in gold, so I will switch to maybe GBP, maybe Bitcoin, or any pair that I can make money. Okay. This one you don't need to be practiced like practice so much. You just because now you know direction, you already know fantastic five. So yeah, you don't need to be expert in what if you're good in news, if you're good in Elliott waves or whatever, you can go ahead with it. Because some traders, they still have to use what is it called, indicator, and they cannot get rid because they so get used to indicator. Yeah, you can, but the cons is that you cannot see the double mark, you cannot see the direction well if you use the indicator. It's really disturbing. Yeah, but if you get used to it, so it's okay. Will you explain to us on the reason of entry during compounding? Like you tell us what type of setups. Guys, if you already know, when I mark, you will be automatically know what setup or what direction is this when I mark that I'm going to entry here and there, here and there. No worries. Man, which GBP pairs you recommend? I don't know. I like GBP New Zealand. If I don't find setup, GBP New Zealand, I will go to GBP USD or GBP JPY. But I like GBP New Zealand. I don't know why. Thank you. Thank you so much. How to apply QM manipulation with DMD1? QM manipulation. This is QM manipulation. You have to know that QM manipulation is not always happen. It's not always occurs. Like, I don't know, during my compounding it occurs. I was like, wow. We have QM manipulation and we also have DMD1. See, DMD1? We have DMD1 here. But you have to know that QM manipulation is not always occurs. Okay.
All right, we will take two to three more questions because it's already 2 p.m. and a lot of them are leaving already as well because some of them need to go as well. So we're going to take another 2 or 3 more questions. Then teacher Nora also need to rest as well. So any more questions?
Yeah, here is also the MD2. This one, the MD2. You see that? Okay, and then price make rejection. And then let's find setup. Yeah, we see setup here. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. Okay. Yeah, and D1 got the MD2. When is our next session about the conference principle and backtesting skills? I will announce in the next group, the group. Yeah.
Can we ask more questions? Yes, you can ask questions in the Telegram group. I have already created the link for you guys to join in the group support. So please go ahead and click the link right now. I will approve it after the class ends, okay? Okay, teacher, sorry. Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Ada soalan.
Can still entry if DMD1 is being rejected the second time? All right, I'll show you another example also being rejected on the second time. Let me show you. When I want to show, it's gone. When I don't want to show, it's always appear. Wait, okay. Okay, what you see here. Make it big. What you see here is double Marubozu. Okay, now we see double Marubozu. And then this price have rejected. Okay, but we didn't see any setup. There's nothing in here. Okay, and then price playing around, and then price came back and make setup. Do you know what setup is this? Okay, price make QM. They rejected, but there's no setup. And then price came back again and make rejection with setup. Remember, rejection is not enough. You have to wait for the setup. Okay. All right. You have to wait for the setup. Rejection, setup, rejection, setup. Okay. Understand?
All right, last question for the day. DMD1 plus rejection plus setup full margin. Yes, that's what the teacher Nora been sharing. All right. Last question, calling for once, calling for twice, and stop. Okay, no more. Thank you so much. So thank you so much, teacher Nora, for sharing. If you all got any further question, you could ask in the Telegram group. There will be a dual language. There will be in Bahasa Malaysia, Bahasa Melayu in Malay language, and Bahasa English. So if you have the question, you can ask in English, no problem. Teacher Nora or myself and the coordinator will answer in English. If you are unsure what is stated in Bahasa, I could occasionally translate what they have communicated. All right. So other than that, I wish you all the best. You may, teacher, you want to say anything else? Any final say for them, teacher?
Good luck for you guys. Practice. Really, it really works if you practice, backtest, practice, backtest. Okay, I will show you in the next webinar about how to sharpen the skills in backtesting the direction. Okay.
When should we get the recording? Give me time for the conversion of this video because this video recording is approximately 4 hours. So it will take time to record. So be patient with me. I will send it in the group chat or the group support, yeah? Join the link. Remember, join the link. The links only exists for 24 hours. Subsequently, after that, thereafter, I will dissolve the billion group. I will dissolve. So you all will be all in the group support. All right? All of you will be group support. So with that, teacher Nora wishes all of you all the best, and she apologized again for being late just now, and all of us accepted and also apologize for being late. And I hope that you enjoy my 30-minute session just now. 30-minute session that you have learned something from my side as well. And I hope that you all benefited this session. So with that, thank you so much. You may leave this Zoom and I will send the video in the group support. So join the group support, please. And I'll talk to you all soon. I will stop the recording right now.